Hey guys, welcome back to more House Flipper. So it's been a minute, but if I'm not mistaken, we still have some work to do on the old lady's house here. I was gonna do some working on the gardening at our old house, but I think I might just work on the garden here instead. Just because. I don't really want to focus too much on multiple places right now. I just want to focus on the one. So we did get our floor plan completely done. It looks like we got all of our windows placed. We even got the carpeting in the bedrooms and the flooring for the flooring for both the bathrooms and the kitchen. So I think the only thing we really need to do in here is figure out some paint. The thing is, I haven't really decided what style we're going for or what buyer we're gonna try and go for this house. We've only got the 2 bedrooms, so we're not going for Family Johnson. Maybe we could go for the Smoth family. At least 2 bedrooms. They want a big kitchen, a living room. They want a lot of rooms in the house. They like bookshelves. So that's the main thing for those. We could also try to go for Veronica. We don't really have the right house to go for any of these three. These three come with I forget the exact title of the DLC, but it's the survival stuff. They want a underground bunker with a bunch of supplies and all that. We don't really have the setup for all that, so those guys are kind of off limits for right now, at least with this house. But we could go for either Veronica or the Smoth family. Raphael, what do you want? A large... Yeah, a large master bedroom, multiple bedrooms, a living room, modern stuff, 2 bathrooms, double beds, and bookshelves. He also wants a sauna. I don't know that we have the setup for Raphael. I'm pretty sure we have sold to... Yeah, we've sold to the Jantart family before. Have we sold to the Smoth? We have sold to the Smoth family, but we haven't sold to Veronica yet. So we could go for Veronica. Oh, excuse me. I do still have a really bad cough, so I'm going to try my best to move the mic away from my mouth whenever I feel one. Because cough medicine's only taken me so far. Let's see. No kid stuff. Good walls. Clean, I'm assuming that's what I like order means. 1 bedroom. Double bed. And no TV in the bedroom, which I don't think I've ever really put a TV in the bedroom. He does want to have a sauna. Expensive stuff. No, I think we're gonna stick with the Smoth family because we do have the 2 bedrooms. We have 2 bathrooms. We'll just try and go for them. We'll turn one of the bedrooms into like a nursery. So for them, we're not going all out with the color scheme. So we'll keep it a little more subdued. Let's see. I want to keep it subdued, but I do want to still, like, get out of my comfort zone a little bit. So we'll go velvety peach for the living room slash little hallway area. For the entry over here, I'm thinking morning yellow could work. I'll hold off on the dining room and kitchen because that's going to be kind of dependent on what tile I go for the backsplash. That is super bright. Oh, I didn't mean to go on the inside of that windowsill. Well, I'm already going to have to repaint something, so let me see how it looks if I do keep it. I mean, it's not terrible. Goodness. Yeah, you know what? I don't like painting the inside of the windowsill, and I did say I want to stay out of my comfort zone, so we're painting the inside of the windowsills and door frames. Making sure I didn't miss any spots. I'll hold off on doing any, like, major decorating for right now. Just because I really don't want to. I really like this velvet peach. I should use it more often. And honestly, that's part of the reason why I want to get out of my comfort zone more, is because there's a lot of stuff that I don't use in-game that I don't realize how much I actually like it until I've played around with it a little bit. Now, the question I have to ask myself is, does the Smoth family want a living room, or do they want a family room? Because those are two different things in-game. And I think the only real distinction between the two is kids' toys, a rug, and a painting on the wall. I think that's really the only two distinctions between those two things. You know, I was wondering if I should just, like, move this wall forward and then just have... But, never mind. I don't feel like breaking any walls right now. Now the question is, do I really want to change this to be the same color as the living room, or do I want to have it slightly different? I think we're going to go slightly different with it. Let's go... yellow daffodil, maybe? Now, as far as the bathrooms go, I need to figure out what tile we're using in here first before I can really determine what paint we're going to go for. Let's see. Price ascending. I feel like I go green for the bathroom way too often, especially because of these tiles. I really like those. So maybe I should go something different. What about the 2 shades of white? It's got like a yellowy tone to it. I'm just gonna place these on the ground because I don't really know where I'm going with them. We could go bright peach maybe, or faded lemon. Either one of those would work with it. I think we'll go bright peach. And I'm just gonna paint all of the walls. Because again, I don't know where my fittings are going, so... Just gonna go ahead and paint all of them, and we'll figure out the rest from there. No, I don't think we're going to have any tiling in the half bath, because it really doesn't need it. Through here. Because really all we're going to have in here is a toilet and a sink. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna just go ahead and move this back in there, just in case I do anything dumb whenever I'm putting the bathroom together. Okay. Bathroom fixtures, we need... No. We need installations. For assembly, we need a toilet plumbing system. Which... go right there, and we need a sink plumbing system. Okay, now we can go to bathroom fixtures. Let's go for sink first. What do we know about the Smoth family's personal preferences? Aside from they want 2 bedrooms, bookshelves, and a big kitchen. Not much. I was gonna say, because I need to know what style preference they have for their bathroom. Or just for their furniture in general. We could go just plain wood accents. We could go for the sink that literally says old-fashioned sink. I'm really tempted to go that way too, because that one's a lot cheaper. We can go in... Let's go for cherry. I don't tend to go for cherry, so... Details... Okay, that's a little bit better. Hi, Athena! What's up? Yeah, we'll fix that in a second. What is it, Athena? Okay. Clean that up. We need a toilet. I think we're just gonna go for a basic toilet. Yeah, we can just go for the mountable standard. Get it lined up. Okay, we need some decor on the walls so that way it's not quite so dire in here. Athena, are you demanding attention right now, ma'am? You're shaking your entire body with your tail. Come here. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. You want your toy? You don't want your duck toy? I don't know what you want, honey bun. Some days I really wish she knew how to talk English. That or I understood how to talk dog. Either one of those would work. Let's see. This could work. How much room do you take up? Not a whole lot, really. Alright, I'm just gonna start seeing what I can place up here. Need a picture or something on the other wall. Let's get a picture first. I guess this one will work. A little bit big just for the bathroom wall, but, you know. Excuse me. It's fine. I don't know if we want to go with the old-fashioned mirror, but... it does match the sink, so I guess it'll work. I don't really want a round rug for in here. Would Rug Granny work? Oh god, it actually works really well. Okay, Rug Granny. I don't use that one, so that one's going in. Remember how I said I didn't want to decorate things and then I started decorating the bathroom? I just don't really want to work on the living room, I guess. Which light do we want to go with? I'm tempted to go with this one because that one actually puts out a decent amount of light, but it's also kind of expensive. I could go with like the basic halogen lamps. They don't put out any light, pretty much. What about you? How do you do? Go with the basic light switch. Honestly, while I've got this out, because I can always move them later. But saves a little bit of a step. I am thinking it would make sense to have like another light switch like right here, since I don't know, I personally like turning on the light before I walk into a room and not having to walk all the way across the room just to turn the light on. Same thing for like the kitchen. I don't know, I just don't want to have to walk all the way across the room. Especially not if it's like in the middle of the night. Okay, a little bit yellow on the lighting, but I think it'll work fine. You know what, I'm not even going to worry about like final touches. We'll come back and get final touches later. Now this one I do have to actually decorate because I need to figure out where I'm placing everything. Or at least for the tiling, where I'm placing everything. So let's see. I'll go ahead and put another one of these lights in here because I don't know, it just makes sense, I guess. Alright, let's see. Where are we gonna put... We need either a shower or a bathtub. Let's see. How much space are we working with the bathtub? We've got enough space that I could squeeze the toilet in beside it. Yeah. We'll go there with the bathtub. And we're just gonna put the basic bathtub in, because... I mean, I really don't want to spend the money if I don't have to. Okay, bathroom fixtures, bathtub, basic mountable bathtub. Squeeze it in as close as I can. Which is not really going to be that close, I guess. Well, damn, that's a little annoying. How about over there? Can I get it any closer over there? It does look just a little bit closer over here, so... before I do anything else, after I get this installed, I'm gonna have to turn on the light because it's turning dark out. Which, again, that is something you can change in the settings. If you don't want, like, the day-night cycle, you can turn it off. I kind of like it. Okay. Can I squeeze a toilet in there? And better question, should I squeeze a toilet in there? Yeah, no. Okay. Regrets about that placement, then. So many regrets about that placement. Maybe we just stick a cabinet or something next to it. It'll make the spacing a little bit better. We need sink plumbing. Oh, I was gonna see if we could squeeze a shower in here too. We probably still could. But I think the better option is just to say fuck it and try to fit something different in here, like maybe washing machine or something. Because that is something I'm not very good about remembering to put into builds. Excuse me. It's not necessarily something that's out of my comfort zone, it's just more that I forget it exists. Sink, old-fashioned sink in cherry. And we were changing this to the dark. Yeah, because that looks significantly better than the bronze. Okay. Installations for assembly. Washing machine. That should be an electronic equipment bathroom. Yeah. Actually, can I squeeze you in this little... Dang. Nope. I was gonna say, that technically looks like it could fit. But I can't make it fit, so we're gonna find a cabinet or something to put here instead. Excuse me. Okay, putting the lid back on the washing machine is so annoying. Because I can't clearly see where it is. Okay. Well, now we know where our tiles need to go at the very least. And it's fairly obvious that I bought too many tiles. Because I don't think we really need any over there. That's okay. Just sell them. Don't need the paint because I ended up not messing anything up. 1 second. I'm gonna close the baby gate because I'm pretty sure Drew's home. Oh, but yeah, the boy was in timeout. So I went ahead and closed the baby gate, so if Drew lets him out, he can't come in here and attack Blackie. Because that's what he was in timeout for, was getting Blackie pinned up. Like, poor cat couldn't leave the kitchen. Let's see, we need... We need decorations. We need our mirror back, this guy, in cherry, above the sink. Yes, cough, cough. I am not allowed to not cough, even with cough medicine. Why'd you get that for me? Oh god. I don't want it. I know, but I take Review Braw's words to heart, sir. Okay. Let's see. I need... Thank you. I can't eat any of this right now, but thank you. No, I don't eat in stream, bruh. I can't. I don't know how. Thank you, though. Okay, where did I find those? Okay, this is where I found it. Okay, okay. I understand. Old-fashioned cupboard in cherry with light handles. Oh, you're so tiny. It's such a tiny cupboard. No. Can we get a slightly bigger cupboard? What about this one? This one is not the same. Oh, thank you. You got? Okay, cupboard. Beans cupboard. I wish the washing machines went back a little bit further, but can't be helped. We need... Honestly, we could just go ahead and place these guys back up there again. It's not like it's the end of the world if we have a bunch of things hanging up on the wall. Breaks things up a little bit. I'll get a rug down, and then that's gonna be that's gonna be it for like decorating in here. I'm not too worried about. It's not where it goes. Decorations, then floor. Okay. But I'm not too worried about like any of the detailed decorating just yet. We'll worry about that at another point. What about rug striped? How big are you? Oh, that's actually like a perfect size for in here. Oh, I hate it. I love it and I hate it so much. Okay. We need a light for the hallway. Now, since it is the hallway, we can go a little bit... I don't know, a little bit nicer for the light. more of a decorative light than we do in the bathrooms. I'm tempted to go with the chandelier tulips. You know what? We're gonna go with the chandelier tulips. I never use it. Or at least very rarely use it. Where is the midpoint? We can do the same thing for the living room, really. In there and in here. The kitchen... Yeah, we can do the same thing for the kitchen. You just run around and turn all the lights on so it's not so depressing. Now the bedrooms, do I want to do the same lights in here? Might as well. I can't really tell where like the midpoint is though, so we're gonna hope that's good enough. Okay. Okay, I didn't get that one quite in the middle. That's a little bit better. So I think we're just gonna do this one as the kids' room. Let's go for... You know, let's go for something a little bit more... gender neutral, because we don't know what kind of kid the Smoth family's gonna have. I don't know if I should go for, like, the cot or... an actual bed. That is the question. Because we could go for, like, this one. It's got that dinosaur print. But this is for, like, a bigger kid. And I don't think the Smoth family actually has kids yet. So maybe we do it for, like, a toddler. This could be Babby or toddler, either one. Do we want to do the dinosaurs on the... Oh, yes, we do. There's also the option for, like, forest animals, but if I'm given the option for dinos, I'm going dinos. Every time. Dinosaur... Just put that down as a reminder to myself of what we're working on, because there are wallpapers, and there may be one that we can use that, yes, that specifically has dinosaurs on it. I don't really know which wall we want to go for the dino wall. I'll just put down the one pack for right now. Because we could go this wall with the door on it, or we could go this wall. I don't really want to go with one of the walls for with the windows on them. I think we go for this wall. Mainly because it's got more wall to it, and I like the dinosaur wallpaper. It's very cute. Am I going to have to buy one more pack of I am going to have to buy one more pack of panels just for that. That actually brings up the question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, if I've already got the panels. I've already got the panels. I might as well, right? Waste not, want not, and all that bullshit. Okay. And now we can either go for a tealy color or a gray color. Either one would work. But if I'm given the option, I'm going Water Abyss, because I really like that color. Yeah, that matches pretty good. It helps if I right-click Or if I left click instead of right click, rather. Because right clicking stops your action. Okay. You can get out of here. Let's see. Furniture, kids. We need a wardrobe of some kind. Just go for this dresser. So I'm kind of thinking we could just like, yeah, put this one in the corner. And then do we have another changing table around here? Yes, there it is. I'm just blind. And I mean, if... Do we get the option? Yes, we do get the option to do dinosaurs. Thank you. I almost feel like it would be... Yeah, it would make more sense to maybe have a changing table next to the bed instead. Just because then you got like a quick little access point if you need to, you know, clean up the kiddo. Is that back up against the wall? It sure is. Now, an argument could be made that I am doing a little too much with the dino print, but, I feel like that's just something somebody who has some deep-seated issues would say. You could never have too much dino print. Let's see. You come in... No, you're just forest animals. Still cute. Not quite what I'm looking for. That's... right there for that guy. We can throw a rocking horse down, because why not? It can go right there. I think we need, like, one more toy. Can I fit Bessie in the bed? I can put Bessie in the bed. Okay, I feel like I'm missing something for the requirement for it to be a kid's room. Is it a rug? Is that what I'm missing? Because I can fix a rug problem. Hold on, there was a bigger rug. Yeah, it was that. Okay. Furniture, kids. put down a little table, and I think we'll go with the stools instead of the chairs this time. Also, just a heads up, white in a kid's room, terrible idea. But this is a video game, so I don't really care. Okay, I don't think we really need anything else except for some curtains. Which, I'll be honest, I don't really know. That I can get the ones I want. I might can, I'll probably just have to move some stuff out of the way. Because I like the, like, drapery curtains. They're really good for, like, breaking up a wall. Especially when we have such long windows. Those are not gonna work, apparently. What about... Huh. Well, that's a shame. It looks like none of them are going to work just because of the height of the window. There might be another reason and I'm just dumb. But no, it kind of looks like it's the height of the window that's causing the issue. Like maybe this particular window type. What about the short ones? Do you fit? No. The fitting is going like up into the roof, so we just don't have curtains in this house. That's just how it's gotta be. Okay. That's fine. Either way, the kiddos' room is fine for right now. We can go back and do any detailing later. Now, the parents' room, I'm going to pick in a similar way to the kids' room, where I'm going to try and match it to the bed. So let's go bedrooms, beds, and we want double beds specifically. What bed do I want to go for? I kind of want to stay away from any that are like below this line because those are way too expensive. We could go for like the Hermes bed. Does it come in a cherry? It does come in a cherry swatch. Then we've got a bunch of bedding patterns. Oh, that's cute. This is also one I don't really choose very often, or if I do, I just keep, like, the plain bedding on. That's cute and fun. Go for the flowers, and then maybe, like, light pink tone to the wall. Let me see something. Furniture, bedroom, bedside cabinets. Hermes, you come in cherry? Yes, you do. And we've got room around here for a dresser. Cool beans. Let's see, walls. Let's try wallpapers again just to see if we can find anything cute. Because we do have a bunch of wallpapers to choose from. You only come in the one swatch. Okay, problem is I'm not feeling any of these today, so we'll say we're just gonna stick with paint. Easy peasy solution. I'm really tempted to go for like the dirty pink. I don't think I ever used this one. It's got more of like a purple tone to it. Yeah, I'm kind of liking this one. It's looking a lot more purple the more goes on the wall. But I think that's okay. Okay, yeah, I'm not mad about that. Okay, we need bedside tables, I'm gonna say. Okay, that doesn't come in any colorways I like. What about you? It does come in the roses, flowers. Eh, we'll go with that one. Blends in a little too much to the tables, but whatever. Not the end of the world. Okay, we need a dresser. Okay. Kind of bland in here, but again, we're not doing any, like, final touches today. The only reason those even got decorated is because I was trying to figure out what style we were going for in those rooms. Kind of like in here, I need to pick out wall tiles again. And I'm like gravitating to these two because I really like them. But I know I use them too much. Do we have anything that does like a half tile? Because that would be super helpful if we could just find like a half tile. Then again, it would also kind of limit what options we have for painting the walls. Yeah, this one's kind of cool. Might be a little too... Once we start getting down here, things might be a little too expensive for just doing a kitchen in. Don't know. Because I'm also drawn to this one, but I know I've used that one before recently. Don't think I've used this one before, at least not recently. Okay, I'm having a hard time like making a decision, so Athena sees somebody outside. What's this one? Beige gray for both of them? Okay, I know I've done it way too many times before, but we're gonna do it again. Beige gray to match it. Yeah, and it's backwards in the actual paint swatch, but they are the same color. I'm stuck. I stood on top of the paint can and got stuck between the paint can and the ceiling light. We can go a little bit more fun in like the dining room with that color because it doesn't have to match the kitchen. I think the kitchen ends up being like our most boring wall. Oh well. It happens. And sometimes that's okay. It's okay to be boring. I love that I'm calling this boring, and this is literally the color one of my walls is. One of my rooms is this color. It actually might even be lighter than this in tone. Because I wanted very bland colors for my walls, so that way any decorations I put up would be the actual, like, star of the wall. Especially because I am very good at, like, changing my mind on things. So, anyways. Alright. I'll figure out where the tiles and everything go in a minute. Let's find something fun for our dining room. Because like I said, the dining room doesn't have to match the kitchen. I'm kind of going for this, like, coffee with milk look, though. Because it's like a nice compromise between the kitchen and the other two rooms, the living room and the entryway. I'm just gonna go with a small can of it too. Got a little more yellow to it than I kind of assumed coming out of the can, but that's fine. Okay, not too bad. And considering we were able to put the paint down on all of the walls without any incident, I'm going to say we're done with the plaster. Because if you have any walls that aren't plastered and they need plaster, it physically will not let you put paint there. It'll just be a big white blob on the wall, so, you know. Now, the thing is, I think I might want to wait until I've got my cabinets in before I do any of this, so I'll just hold off on that. We know what we're working with in here, so let's just go outside and get some yard work done. I'm gonna keep the sidewalk, because why not? I might even extend it around to this little back area. I think that'll be fine. Because I had already decided that we're going to go for a crop garden at this house. So we can keep the front area and maybe do something decorative and not just like, I don't know, a standard structure of that garden. Gotta love when the game starts auto-saving and it completely borks everything for a second. Definitely see I've missed some from the mini-map. That's fine, I can go back over that. I just want to clean up the edges first. Little bits here and there that got missed. That's okay. I might remove some of these shrubs that are already up here just because, one, they're in the way right now, and two, I've already decided that we're going to put new shrubs down here anyways, so... There is a very anxious Athena. What is it, honey? Oh, she don't know. Somebody's outside, she's not happy about it. Let's just go ahead and get rid of the shrub at the very least. this line of shrubs right here. It's all the way in my way. Like I said, we can come back and... I move this. Dang, that wouldn't line up perfectly. I'm just gonna put that there for right now. Like I said, I know we are going to do the crop garden. Oh, I guess a shrub. 2 shrubs. But I haven't really decided where everything's going to go just yet, so... I don't know what's going to go where. But I think there's a very good chance we could do our fruit trees along the front. It just seems like that would make sense. Because with the crop garden, you've got to put one of every fruit tree. And there's a lot of fruit trees in the game. I also think it would just look nice to have the fruit trees going along the front of the house. Wondering if maybe I should chop down the trees before I finish doing this. That, or I could just break out the lawnmower. The lawnmower would make this a lot easier because you can physically drive through the trees whenever you have the lawnmower out. You can't do that with the weed eater, but I don't know. Something about this is soothing anyway, so might just keep doing it like this. Now we can chop down some trees. We get to watch the fun tree physics. Oh my god, I love the tree physics in this game. They're so silly. Their people need them, so they have to sink back into the earth. Hold on. How close do I have to get? Jesus. I don't know why that entertains me so much. Just the tree slowly sinking into the ground. Really wish that that's how it worked in real life. That would be so much more convenient than having to go up and actually pick up a tree after it falls down. That's just one of the things that can happen. That's my neighbor's problem now. Although technically it would still be my problem if that happened. magic dissolving trees that just sink into the earth after they fall down. So we don't actually have to worry about it. Okay. Change my angle because apparently I'm not going to make any more headway that way. Yeah, this house has like a huge backyard, which I think is perfect for doing the crop garden. Like, of all the yards you're gonna do for the garden contest, I think this one's best suited for the crop garden, because you've got a lot of room that you can really space out your vegetables and other plants. Because if I'm not mistaken, the best way to win the crop garden contest is to... That one go? Oh, it's still dissolving. There we go. I don't know where it went, but it was still dissolving. But you have to use one of each of the hold on. There's a specific category in the plants category. It is edible plants. You have to use one of each of them, and some of them have multiple variants within them. So, like, carrot also has parsnip. Or, excuse me, root parsley. I don't know why I thought that was parsnip. Lettuce doesn't have any variants. Cocktail tomatoes doesn't have a variant. Cucumber doesn't have any variants. Some of them have variants, some of them don't. All just dependent. I know Ribes has Ribes has a few variants. Anyways, you gotta put down one of each of these, including the trees, which again have multiple sizes and multiple variants. So, but on top of that, there's other things that you actually need for the yard, so having a lot of space is a good idea for the crop garden. Okay, I'm not so good with holding onto the lawnmower, apparently. It's fine, we'll clean it up later. Neighbors are probably cussing me out. Who's mowing in the middle of the night? Go ahead and clean that line up. Sounds like Athena and Tarkus are having a lot of fun in the living room. Dog play sounds are just so dumb. Like, a lot of the times when they get to playing, Athena literally sounds like a turkey. Which is amusing to me because that's actually Tarkus' nickname. Turkey. But she's the one that sounds like a turkey. I'm very easily amused. That's really all you need to gather from that statement. I'm easily amused. Athena. Thank you so much for opening the gate and letting Tarkus in. Hi, Tarkus. 1 second, I'm gonna throw a puppy out of the room real quick. Especially not with the way you were acting towards the cats earlier. So you wanted every day. Dina, honey, you worked so hard. You cannot open the gate like that again. The only warning I got was the sound of very excited footprint, like little puppy paw steps, and then there was a dog trying to push his tongue past my headphones into my ear. Okay. I think we might go ahead and do... Yeah, I think we might go ahead and do the outside of the house. Because this green is okay, but... we could go different. We could go with, like, the darker green. Or we could go with, like, the dark red. I don't think I've used the dark red on a house before, so I think that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna test it on a small swatch first before I go crazy. Okay. Oh no. Why can I not put that... Why can I not put that down? Ah, it's too high. I understand. It was just too high up for me. Okay, so essentially what my brain is thinking is red with white trim. Kind of reminds me of a barn. I know. Very original. But if we're doing the crop garden, you know, barn kind of makes sense. And I don't hate it. And again, this is all about getting out of my comfort zone with this game, so... not terrible. I am thinking I should go back on, like, the inside of that roof and place down white panels. Maybe along this little bit here, the little lip here. Do the white panels too. Just to break it up a little bit. Okay, downside to having these windows and having so many of them is I am eating through panels. Like, at an alarming rate. Like, I've actually thought I was going a little overboard with the amount of panels I put around the outside of the house. I'm starting to think I didn't put enough. We'll see, though. It's not like it'll kill me to have to buy some more. I'd rather have to buy one or two more than... to have to sell some and waste that little bit, because you don't get your full monies back whenever you sell things in-game. Okay. I'll come back to those if I need them. Chances are all the ones along that side of the house I'm gonna end up having to sell, though. I am not good at estimating how much I'm gonna need, am I? Those are all done. I'm gonna sell the extras. And then I just want some plain white panels. Should only need the one package. Okay. Not too bad. Now then, I do think we could probably change these guys around a little bit. So that's what, one of the small half. Then we've got 6 of the large ones. Let's see, that's gonna be in surfaces. Okay, well, it's gotta be this one. problem with that one is it's got the border on it, though. Okay, I'm worried about moving them, just because sometimes when you move things, it's very difficult to get something else in its place. Like, things just don't want to line up in there. Fuck it. If I have to redo the whole thing, I have to do the whole thing. You know? If that's what happens, that's what happens. Might have to run over this with some gravel or something, so that way the grass will stop. I don't really know why it does that sometimes, where the grass wants to peep over the paver. That one's popped up, isn't it? Mm-hmm. That's annoying. Okay, now the problem is we've got these going right here. So I need... Nope. I'm gonna need the other thin ones. This guy. First things first, let me just move this out of the way real quick so I can place this guy down, hopefully. That's a little bit better. Bring this guy back out so I can place you... Oh, that's not touching at all. Oh, that's annoying. Alright, that's good enough. I'm probably not going to look too much more closely at it than that. Probably. I need you to place, please. Alright, you know what? Just go right there. I'm gonna move these guys out the way real quick. So I can bring these guys out. bit different, but I don't think it's enough that you're actually going to really notice it, so... Then we can move these guys back in line. Okay, that's better. And like I said, we need to put some gravel under these, because sometimes it does that, where it just wants to be dumb. But that's okay. I know I said gravel and then used the wood chips, but it's fine. Okay. We've got this whole area that we could just use for decorative plants, so like... I don't know, some cute bushes or some shit. Something. Let's see. Maybe like flower bed plants. I think that's probably what I'm thinking of. Alright, I tell you what. While I'm thinking, we are going to pause real quick, and I'm going to run to the bathroom. And I'll be back in just a second. Okie dokie. So I think we're going to do a combination of regular bushes. So there's some in particular I'm thinking of. These guys, the meadow sweets. And maybe these guys right here. What about what's in leaf plants? Yeah, we might do some leaf plants too. Because there's some some cute shrubs in here. Ooh, that one's pretty cool. You always gotta check out the different variants for the plants, because there's some pretty cute ones in here. Okay. I'm gonna try and keep these relatively symmetrical. Like I said, we're probably going to do our fruit trees along the front of the house just because, I don't know, that's what seems like a good idea to me. For all I know, that could be like the worst decision possible for that garden design. But I think it'll be okay. Okay, and then I also wanted to put in some like flowery bushes, like the rhododendrons or hydrangeas, something like that. Let's see, where are they? So we have like the flowery rhododendron. That could work. I'm also still thinking about putting some more of those meadow sweets in. Okay, I think we'll go hydrangea and we can go... pastel rose, maybe? Okay, not too bad. Like I said, meadow sweets or something I want to put in. Hey, Megs! It's going pretty good. Aside from a certain puppy being way too crazy today, it's going really good. He's in one of those moods where he wants to destroy it all. Dude, I wish it was that easy too. Oh my god. No, even better, I wish they stayed alive as easily as they do in video games. Cause like, I have tried so hard with my flowers and my plants, and some of them are still looking okay. And it really doesn't help that we had like a little bit of a drought during the hottest part of the summer. So, oh no, yeah, he has every single ounce of energy I wish I had. And he's decided to spend the majority of that energy terrorizing the cats today. It sounds like he's currently in trouble again. It's definitely what it sounds like. We'll go with some of the... No, those are teeny tiny, that's right. Well, I mean, of course they had to circle it and sniff it. You brought a new thing in. Why is this new thing here? Did you get their express written consent that you could bring a new thing into the house? Oh, these guys are a little big. Which means I can't place them there. Which is a shame. I could place them along that wall, but... I would want to place both of them on the same side, if that makes sense. with some tulips, maybe. The dark red. Those are kind of tiny, too. That's a shame. We're gonna try over the winter to kill our grass off so we can replace it with clover and daffodils and dandelions. And then I've got this stuff called creeping... I think it's... you can call it either creeping thyme or creeping Charlie. But it's very pretty. It's like a purpley pink flower and it just like carpets the ground. It doesn't get like super tall or anything. I cannot decide on some flowers. I guess maybe we could just go with... How small are you? You're small. I don't want to go teeny tiny. I want something that's gonna fill space, if that makes sense. You're a big one, right? Yeah, but I can actually fit you in. Athena, honey? Hold on. I know. There are sounds outside and you must investigate. So many sounds going on, Athena doesn't know what to do. So I'm gonna just let her in there so she can run around with Tarkus. See, this is gonna be Tarkus's first Christmas, but we don't do the tree thing just because the cats, I had a lot of experiences growing up with our cats trying to climb into the Christmas tree. So we just don't do that. I would like to do it, but you're teeny tiny too. But yeah, Tarkus's nose gets him in trouble a lot. Athena's ears are what get her in trouble. She doesn't really care for scents as much as he does. And he doesn't care for listening as much as she does, weirdly enough. I think, yeah, I've already checked that one out. That one's teeny tiny. They're both hound dogs. They just both rely on their senses differently. Ma'am, would you like back in the room already? Was it boring? Okay, never mind. Athena's back. She was bored in there. Come on. You're gonna be just as bored in here, though. Come on, Athena. Come on. Come lay down. Don't worry about the cat. He's not gonna do anything to you. He thinks I'm calling him. That's all. Hi, Blackie. Athena, be nice. Be nice. Here we go. She's still trying to figure out how to take Blackie. Like, this cat's lived here for over a year now, and she's still trying to figure out exactly how to handle him. You be nice to her, she'll be nice to you. Simple as that, bud. Yeah, this one's the ones I just looked at. I don't know why I keep going back to it. What about you? Oh yeah, definitely gotta rely on that nose then. Can I place you in here? Or did we decide this is just too narrow of a space? Too narrow of a space. Okay, got it. Understood. What about the daylilies? I mean, these guys will fit. Do you guys have a dark red? Yes, you do. Okay. Cool beans. Okay, where could... You can fit there. And... I'll just put a couple around that one, too. I don't really know what I'm going to put along this wall. I can always come back to those, though. I know we had, like, leaf plants. So maybe I could fill it up with, like, bushes or something. Now, I will say, to be fair to Athena, she does have a very strong sense of smell, since she is a hound dog, and she uses it whenever something new is brought into the house, or somehow this dog can tell when we have bought a toy specifically for her. Like, we'll be bringing in groceries, and she will find the bag that has whatever toy it is, sniff it out, and go ahead and take it out of the bag for herself. Although, I will say, this has also backfired a couple of times, because, she'll pick up bath bombs and do the same thing. Like, the number of times we have caught her trying to chew on a bath bomb like it's a ball is honestly ridiculous. How big are you? You're not too big. You're kind of cute, too. Put you in. We'll do you there, and... maybe I'll do just, like, a little bit of spacing between them. Enough that I could fit some more of those, little low plants that we were putting in on the other side in. And we should be almost near the end of the walkway, right? Please tell me I'm almost at the end of the walkway. Okay, yeah. As far as Tarkus goes, I know he has good hearing. Because one of our favorite ways to find out if he's doing something bad is we call for Athena. And Athena obviously will come right to us because, you know, she's 4 years old going on 5 years old. She knows to answer to her name. And if he doesn't show up with her, we'll start telling her what a good girl she is, and he associates that with getting treats. So he'll come running, or scrabbling if he was hiding under a table or something. Because he's very good at trying to get into small spaces. Oh yeah. And then it just sounds like you're like scooping gravel whenever you cover the plant back up. See, that's how Athena is. We've been giving them chewies, and a chewy for Tarkus will last, like... honestly, he had one that lasted 2 weeks before we finally were just like, you need to get a different chewy. Athena has him gone in 10 minutes. Which, honestly, I'm fine with, because Athena, we have ways of keeping her calm and keeping her still. Like, she is perfectly content just chewing on her toys. So, we don't have to use the chewies to really, like, deter her. It's more of one of those things of, we use it for Tarkus, so she gets one too. But for Tarkus, it's to keep him out of trouble, because he, like I said, he can spend 2-3 weeks chewing on a chewy. Athena, you hear things again, Bubba? Ma'am? So for him, the chewy's more to keep him distracted so he doesn't destroy everything, and to make him sit down for a minute, because he still doesn't know how to regulate his body. It's like one night he was being really, really cute and Drew didn't want to put him in the kennel. I was like, he's tired. He needs to go in the kennel because he doesn't know yet to, like, he hasn't figured out how to regulate his body just yet. There we go, Daylily. Dark red. We gotta teach him, like, to go to bed. I can't put them in everywhere, but I'll put them in where I can. So even though he's being super cute, he's gotta learn what bed means. So he can associate with that with going to sleep. Until he's, you know, obviously chilled out enough. Not as many as I wanted to place, but whatever. At least until he's chilled out enough that he can, like, start self-regulating. Hold on, Athena. I will let you out now. But yeah, like, he'll lay down, but he's not fully going to sleep anytime soon. Unless he's in his kennel. Because there's too much going on for him, right? Let's see. I can go ahead and place our trees down. We've got quite a few of them. I think I'm gonna do maybe the largest ones first, because we've got large cherry, large plum, and large pear. How big is the champion? The champion's about the same size as the large. Not quite. Not quite. I think that's the problem, is getting them figured out as far as sizing goes. Let's see. We do have enough yard that I could probably get away with doing like a couple of each. So we've got the champion. Let's go large plum next, maybe? Large plum, large pear. Okay, large plum, large pear. We should just need large cherry next. Yeah, large cherry is not that big, actually, once you start looking at it. Honestly, I think Athena's pretty lazy most of the time. Like, every now and then she gets a wild hair, and it's generally when she hears something outside she gets really wound up. But that's not necessarily a good thing unless we can, like, reconstruct it into playtime, which she's not always down for. Majority of the time she just wants to sit and stare out the window and yell at whoever's standing outside. Or she wants to do playtime, which that's fine too. It's one of those situations where she just wants us to throw the ball for her. She used to want us to play with her rope with her, and every now and then she still does, but she makes it weird whenever she plays with a rope. She, like, drags all of the rope underneath her. And it's just like... A natural thing dogs do, fun fact, whenever they're playing, is they hump. Doesn't matter what breed, species, gender. I'm using a lot of words that don't make sense in this sentence, except for the gender part. Doesn't matter what gender or whether or not they're neutered. That's what I was trying to say. Um, a natural thing for dogs to do when they're playing is to hump. So she likes to do that only with her rope toy. So, yeah, that's fun. Maybe we could, like, outline the whole property with the trees. Or at least the majority of the property. That could work. Let's see, our medium. Okay, we got those down. We need our medium pear. Medium pear. Medium plum. I have both of these trees, and I really hope, well, actually, I have all of these trees, except for the cherry tree, and I really hope they all make it through winter. Medium plum, and then medium cherry. And then we've got the small variants of each of those, so small plum. Why am I not able to place you? Oh, are you too close? Oh, that sucks. Well, what I could do is come back in with our mediums. Or our small trees, rather. What did I just place? Crap. Small plum, okay. Then we've got our gala apple. And our small cherry. Which we might could get away with just doing like this. Oh, now the fun part of actually planting all of them. And I could go back in with even more trees if I wanted to, but I don't know. We'll see how the yard looks after we actually get around to doing some of the vegetables and everything. kind of wondering if we have any, like, decorative items we could use. Hold on, I'm just gonna go ahead and take all of these out of the pot if I can. No particular reason why, I just felt like it. But, I'm kind of wondering if we can, like, section off parts of the garden. Like, if I can find the right kind of fence or divider, then we might section off, because one of the things we have to plant alongside our, like, crop garden is, vines, like grapevines, and I kind of want to put them in their own little section. Alright, all of you back in your hole. Oh, but yeah, well, back to what I was saying about Athena. I'm sorry, my brain is still cold medicined up. So I'm a little space cadet-y today. More so than usual. I would say about 75% of the time she is perfectly content just laying down somewhere and chilling. The other 25% of the time is when she's either super playful or she hears something outside. Did I finish you? Yes, I did. Okay, cool. It actually sounds like what she's doing right now is she has forgotten about or stopped hearing whatever was upsetting her outside. Are you all done too? Okay, cool. The trees are all done. The trees are all planted. I might go through and put some, like, wood chips down underneath them, because that's actually what we have done with our trees. It keeps weeds from growing up on them. Surfaces. Bark. We'll go with the circle, and we can go with, like... Honestly, I'm just gonna stick with the standard, like, bark color. I could probably use a little bit more around these bigger trees. Okay, it looks a little dumb, not gonna lie. It does look a little dumb, just having a little circle around them, but... I think I'm gonna blame that just on the fact that this is a game. Because, I mean, this is pretty much exactly what it looks like around our trees. It's just, you've got grass everywhere and then just a ring of mulch of some kind. Okay, am I stuck? Okay. I did get a little stuck in the trees. That's okay. Okay. Excuse me. Now we have a ton of room back here. Let's see. One of the things I do know that we need is a tool shed. I think we'll go with the red cedar wood. Now the question is, which side is the front? Okay, I think that's the front, because I have put these in backwards before. Excuse me. I think maybe we move this further down. It's gonna be real funny if I installed this backwards again. Something tells me I did. Wait, maybe not? Maybe not? I did not install it backwards. However, due to the way this installs, I couldn't get it as flush against the fence as I would like. So that's gonna bug me. So we're gonna have to find something to put back behind there so that it doesn't bug me as much. Ah, see, so much space back here. So much space. That's annoying. Oh well. Let's see. Maybe we'll do a little more work on the inside for right now. I don't want to do too much at one time just because I will get burnt out doing it that way. So let's go for dining room, because I'm already in the dining room, so why not? I was using cherry wood a lot in like the fittings of the house. So how does that look? Doesn't really work too great with the red checker. At least not to me. How does this look up close and personal? Not really liking it. We could go like the subtle flowers. I mean, I don't hate it. We need some dining table chairs. I mean, how do these look with it? I don't hate it. Which honestly is good enough for me. If I don't hate it, that's good enough. I think we're gonna end up not having any chairs on either end. And I think I was gonna like center this more, but I think it makes a little more sense to have a little more room right here. Because then we can do Do we have a longer doormat? We do have this guy. And we'll go for it. I'll center it just a little bit more since you can come in from either end of the door. Why not? Alright, we need some wall decor. I think we've already discovered we can't do curtains just because of the way these windows are working. We can't do them. Which is a shame, but it's fine. Cannot be helped. I love this picture. Oh, it's so tiny. Hold on. How big's the large? Still a little tiny, but maybe we'll find something different. Hanging decorations. What do we got? Not really anything that I'm feeling for this house in particular. Same thing for the ceiling decorations, not feeling any of these. There's not going to be anything in the dining room stuff. And it doesn't look like there's going to be anything in the cabinets either. Unless maybe we did something like this guy. But he's, I don't know. Juts out of the wall too much and is way too narrow for just like hanging on the wall. What about a regular shelf somewhere? Because we do have some regular shelves that we can hang up. Like, we could go for this guy. Maybe in one of the other variants. You can hang it up right there. Let's see. Maybe some stuff for the corridor could work too. Kind of thinking something like this over here. And we definitely want one for in here as well. I'm just gonna stick it there. We can move it if we need to. That way you can hang a leash, your coat, a hat, whatever you need to, regardless of which door you come in from. Okay, now let's just find a picture or two. Okay. What about a rug? Do you have different variants that I could use? You do, but none of them are really the ones I'm looking for. We could go for the yellow rug. No, it's a little too small. I mean, this one could work. That's a little too big, though. What about the small one? I'm gonna say probably a little too small, but not by much. Okay, I'm stuck on things. Alright, good enough. Good enough. Alright, entryway. We need a rug. And I already know which one I want to go for, because I couldn't use it in the other room. This one right here. And then we need some... furniture corridor. We need a table, and then I'm gonna say something like a seat and something for your shoes. So a shoe cupboard. How about this one? How small is this guy? It's actually a pretty decent size, and then we can fit a little seat. Go for this one in beige with cherry. I'm gonna center it a little more, and we can move my laptop back up here. And I think I'm gonna move this guy over here just so that way we can put like a picture or something there. Oh no, that's cute. Okay. I think we've gotten a decent amount done today. We've got the entryway more or less figured out. I might can still put a few odds and ends whenever we come back for final decorating. We've got same thing with the dining room more or less figured out. The kitchen, we're holding off on. Same thing for the living room. I just can't be bothered right now. Bathroom we've got sorted. We've got this bathroom sorted as well. Kiddo's room all done. And parents' room all done. Again, we'll go back for like clutter decoration later. So like They wanted a lot of shelves because we're trying to go for the smooth family again. They want a lot of shelving and they want it fit for a kid. We got our front yard more or less taken care of. I might come through and run another set of pathing around just to connect everything. Plus, I think it would fit pretty good. And we could put some more bushes going around the outside of the house. So I think next time we'll work on getting either the rest of the inside and or the rest of the outside taken care of. But I think I'm going to go ahead and call this here because I'm hungry and my lunch is waiting for me. So that's really all it is to it. We've only got technically another 35 minutes left, but I'm going to go ahead and call it early. But yeah. Finally getting back to House Flipper. I can't guarantee that we will, or that I will keep things up because I have, every time I have said I'm going to get back onto my normal schedule, something has come up and has completely blown that out of the water. So we'll see what happens. But my intention is to continue doing this every Sunday, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, until 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Every night from 6 to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. We are alternating between My Time at Portia and Stardew Valley. I believe tonight I've got My Time at Portia lined up for us to play. Because last time I was scheduled to play it, I couldn't go 2 minutes without coughing, so didn't want to do that to you guys. Or to myself, really, because it kind of was worse when I was talking. The coughing was worse, so, you know, it's a little bit better today. Still not great, but a little bit better. So yeah, I think we're going to be working on getting the farm organized. And possibly some more of filling up the museum. But yeah. In the description, there is a link to my fiance, Shiny Haunter, who also streams every night from 6 to 9. Generally, he plays TFT, Marvel Snap, Bloodborne, Fallout 4, and I believe he's got plans on doing Mirror's Edge at some point in the future, so feel free to go check him out. But that's all for me for right now. I'll be back at 6-ish, somewhere in there, for Portia. But I'm gonna go eat lunch now. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I hope you have a wonderful morning, day, afternoon, night, whatever it is, wherever you are. And until next time, bye-bye!